Hi! Today I will be doing the History of Kentucky discussion board about the stereotypes of Kentucky and Kentuckians. I have lived in Kentucky my entire life, but of course, anytime you travel outside of the tri-state, it is well known, especially to states where the stereotype is a hillbilly, no shoes, no teeth, marrying your brother. Now, while all of that sounds like all kinds of fun, we're just as normal and not as exciting as people would think we are. And I'm here to tell you just a few things about our state. If you have ever had a negative thought about Kentucky or an inkling on what we are about, um, I do not suggest that you watch The Turtle Man. It is this fella who is very much born and raised in the state of Kentucky. He and his daddy have been turtle hunters. It's an interesting thing to watch. Um, he hunts and catches snapping turtles in any local ponds, rivers, or honestly any body of water he can find. While I'm sure he's very nice and a sweet man, he is the epitome of what Kentuckians are. Um, for instance, he never wears a shirt. He don't have his front teeth. They have been knocked out by a chainsaw. So he's the overall redneck that you would expect. I also have links to each one of these that I will be discussing today with my attached video. Who doesn't like a good movie every now and again? But when it shows the state and those like it, like Appalachia, being mocked and downright degraded, we tend to take offense. One of the biggest movies that do that is Deliverance, which is a 1972 film. It picks the worst examples of Kentucky and Kentuckians, which it's based out of Georgia, I want to say, but all of Appalachia tends to get the same rep. We are always aware that there are stereotypes regardless of where you go to. May it be us not wearing shoes, Californians being surfers, everybody thinks we speak fluent gibberish and play the banjo. That movie tends to be the worst one out of all of them for Appalachia itself. It does not begin to show the beautiful sides of what we are about. Any of the state parks, the bluegrass, it just focuses on the accents and the fact that we're not wearing shoes. On a positive note, though, Kentucky is a very active festival state. When it comes to festivals and events, you can find a new one every weekend, if you honestly try hard enough. And one thing that we love more than fried chicken, honestly, is a good camper. And I want to say it's Pulaski County. They have a vintage camper festival, which is actually coming up in the next couple weeks. Most people buy campers that are the equivalent to their house, and they take all their amenities with them. It's not what it's about. You go out in the middle of the woods, you take what minor things you need, and you just camp out and forget about what the world is coming to today. Now, I've lived in Kentucky my entire life. I am just now really starting to flaunt the fact that I am Kentuckian in my mid-20s. Hearing people judge it and everything strongly irritates me. I let things roll off, though. I did find a YouTube video about the quote-unquote unboxing of Kentucky by Nick Johnson. He makes it out to be nothing but a bunch of horror stories in the beginning, and then he starts getting into the beauty of it. I believe his video is all about what you expect while moving to Kentucky. Now, he talks about the bluegrass. While we are known for the bluegrass, it did not originate here, which I find hilarious. It has became one of our trademarks. Along with that, horses and bourbon. Kentucky puts on the best well-known horse race, the Kentucky Derby, in the Churchill Downs of Louisville. And then when it comes to bourbon, 90% of all the world's bourbon actually comes from Kentucky. There are more barrels of bourbon than people in the majority of the towns where they actually distill it. And then my favorite part has got to be music. Kentucky is well known for our gospel and bluegrass. Now, I don't listen to that regularly. When we have festivals and events, they do play bluegrass, and we always started off by singing My Old Kentucky Home. Just kind of a tradition, especially from where I'm from. Now, we do focus on a lot more of our older and newer country because we are part of the Country Music Highway, of course. A few of the larger artists from our neck of the woods, we have Loretta Lynn, Billy Ray Cyrus, Chris Stapleton, The Judge, and of course Dwight Yoakam. That is all I have for this evening. And then, like I said, each one of my things that I got, like my sources, are attached to this. Feel free to check it out, and I look forward to seeing what everybody else has to say. Thank you. Bye.